was spinning, and then all of a sudden I'm on. Hello all and welcome to Wiw Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with our weekly live. Get excited. You know, I'm always excited. You know that, guys. But I think I get just that little bit too excited. Just a little bit too much. Welcome everyone when they all come on and join. I am running about 5 minutes late, so I do apologise. I lost my book, but I found it. I'm in the middle of creating lots and lots of behind the scenes projects, so I used this particular book to help me, and I took it last night and I couldn't find it, but now I found it, so there you go. So if I'm all puffed out, it's because I'm all puffed out running around. Hello Karen, hello lovely Marty and lovely Anne McSee, hello Margaret Bailey, hello, welcome everyone so far who's on, which is great. I hope everyone is well and have had a good week. Now, as you know, I'm a little bit late, and I did show off my little water bottle holder just in that picture. Hello, Jody. Just in that picture that you see. And as you can see, oh, it's not finished, but did I have yarn chicken at the very last? I'm meaning the very last. Look, that many stitches left. Don't you love it? Okay, so we will be making this one on Monday because I couldn't get it finished due to my yarn chicken issue. Don't you love it? We'll be doing this one on Monday because I've just got to open up a new scheme, which I found. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Oh, where am I? Oh, everyone's saying hello. Hello, lovely Franca. We need to have a chat, you and I. Sorry, I'm not saying selling. I meant Seeing Stitches Creations. Is that right? Hi, Miss Mary. How are you? Hello. Lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you here. Are you new to our channel? I cannot remember seeing you before. Welcome if you are. If I have seen you and I've forgotten, I'm sorry. Heads up, just in case. Hello, lovely Raylene. Lovely to have you here. Rena Peroni. Hello, good morning. My first time here. Rena, welcome. Lovely to have you here, along with a couple of other newbies, I think, this morning as well. Hello, Green Butterfly. Did I say hello before? I'm sorry if I didn't. Hello. Claptrap, seriously, I just texted Franca to ask if I got the time wrong. No notification again. Well, I did get on very late, Claptrap. And funnily enough, is no one else saying that they're not getting no notifications. Is anyone not getting notifications? Love the bottle holder. Thank you, Franca. I really like the bottle holder. We'll talk about that in a minute. Hello, Daphne. Lovely to have you here. What size is the bottle? I'll let you know in a minute. In fact, in the tutorial, I did 2 sizes, and I'll talk about that in a moment. Middle Earthian. Hello, Crystal. Hello. Oh, seriously? Oh, well, I wish you well. Let's just throw good vibes your way, Crystal, and hope you feel better very soon. Did I throw it well enough? Let's see. Right into, into your bad illness and make you nice and sick. I mean, nice and healthy. Oh, what am I saying? Nice and healthy. Love the water bottle holder. Did you say it's 8-ply? We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, we'll talk about the water bottle in just one moment. I just don't want to miss anyone saying hello. I was just double checking things to make sure I got on. Well, you are on, Middle Earthian. Hello, Anne Smith. I was about to say Anne McSee. We've got another Anne as well, Anne. So now I'm going to have to juggle the Annes as well. There's too many same name people. I think it's confusing me. I'll start crying. All right, so welcome everyone. Lovely to have you all here. Now, questions about the bottle holder, and as you can tell, I did have yarn chicken, so I will have to open up another scheme. And the yarn I used today was leftover from Hobby Lobby. Let's try it, not Hobby Lobby. Let's just try Hobby Rainbow. Not Hobby Lobby. None of it exists. Well, Hobby Lobby does exist, but this is not it. This is just Hobby. Right over my head. I don't know what I'm thinking of. You missed me. Oh, did I miss you, Julie? I'm sorry. Hello, Julie. Hello. You're in the background. I did see that post before. Hello, Mary, and all. Hello, Contessa. I just love that name. Hello, Corrine, the lovely Corrine. I'm currently on the phone with Jody. Oh, that's so cute, you and Jody. It's great that you and Jody are best friends now. I love it. Corrine, so cute. Thank you so much. So I'm all over the place today. I'm all over the place every day, but today more because I was frantic just before the live because I couldn't find my book. And I was panicking, thinking, oh my gosh, everybody's waiting. And then I thought maybe I should wing it because I knew what I wrote last night. I thought, I'll just wing it. no, I'll forget something. And here we are. I found the book. I'm here. I'm flustered. I'm all over the place. Hello, lovely Gina. Lovely to have you here. So this is the cotton I used for the water bottle. I didn't use Bendigo Woolen Mills, but I used Rainbow Cotton 8/8. I'm assuming it's an 8 ply, but I find this cotton a little more dense, a little stronger, which is perfect for something like the water bottle. Now, someone asked what size I made this in. I made it in 2 size. No, I didn't. I made it in 1 size. But the second size, I talk about doing your next 6 stitches more. Okay, so it starts off with half double crochets, and they're made in 10 half double crochets, if that helps. And the next size up is made in 12 half double crochets. So this one is a 600 ml bottle, one of the little skinny ones. The next size is your 500 or even your 750 ml bottle water. So it's made in the larger as well. So you've got the both sizes. The fact that the sizes I created take the same amount of stitches that I used for the actual open look there, which is just a V-stitch, yeah. I won't say just a V-stitch. It's my favourite stitch. It really is. So that's what I was going to talk to you, Franca, about this cotton as well. But I'm trying to get it all out at once. My mind is running a million miles an hour. So you will need this, water bottle. Did I say what I say? Did I say wine bottle? I mean water bottle. I'm sure I said water bottle. I don't know. Is there another bottle, like a special water bottle? Marty, naughty boy. Not Marty, get in the corner. He hasn't done anything wrong. It's the way you said it, Marty. Laugh out loud. Sorry for the mistakes. I meant seeing stitches and without sight. Oh no, I'm not sure what you mean there, but anyway, we're using. Look, I cannot get focused this morning. Give me a few moments to do. I don't even know how to do this, but just give me a few moments to do that. Brutal and slip. Remember to show me a thumb. Thank you, Jody. Show me thumbs up. We need to talk as well. I need to talk to everybody. Look, just everybody get on the phone and talk to me. My mum always says that it's not what you say, it's the way you say it. It's special water. It's real good, special, clear water. Clean, fresh. Zip. I'm going to get myself into too much trouble here. All right, so we're using the hobby cotton. The reason we're using this is I know I had said Bendigo Woolen Mills, and we are still going to use Bendigo cotton as well, but I had too much of this in stock, and I find it a little dense for clothing, a little thick for my liking. Even though it's an 8 ply, it's still kind of like a solid cotton. It's not a nice soft cotton. Not that this is not nice, but it's not a soft cotton like your Bendigo Woolen Mills cotton, which is relatively soft and good for clothing, yeah. But this guy here, like I said a while back, I tried to make our granny square skirt. Actually, if you haven't made the granny square skirt, I'll pop a link to that skirt in the description box down below after the live, and you can create that one. And let's do away with this thing right here. Yeah, and you can create that one. But that one there was made with the Bendigo cotton, but I accidentally started making it with this one, and then after a while it was so dense and so stuck to my body that I didn't like it. So I think this is great for things like water bottles and something that you need a solid, like a solid, how do I explain it? A nice, strong, solid thing to hold up your bottle. I cannot get a thing right this morning, can I? Mary, get in the corner and stay there and don't talk. You just have to do the live without me, guys. All right, no, stay focused. Hobby cotton is stronger for this bottle than the Bendigo Woolen Mills cotton, which is superb for clothing. So I'm going to be using the hobby cotton. How much did I use? I hear you ask. Well, I don't remember, but bear with me because I know how much each row takes. I've written it all down. I haven't really focused on the measurement yet. I usually don't do that until the very end of a project, and that gives me more time to play with yarn. And let's just say, for argument's sake, I accidentally cut a little bit too less and I take it undone and do another one. At least it allows for if you guys accidentally make a mistake. Yeah, so I give that little bit of extra yarn in a project in case someone out there makes a mistake and needs that extra yarn. And it's really warm in here now. I'm just gonna take off this cardigan. It's like icy cold this morning, but now that I'm running around, I might have to put it back on halfway through the live, but anyway. All right, so we are doing a water bottle on Monday. All of it is recorded except the ending and the beginning because I couldn't get the ending done because I ran out of cotton. So I'm going to open up another one of these skeins and just finish, what is it, 8 stitches, 10 stitches? Don't you love it? It's 8 single crochet. No, it's not 8. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 single crochets left. And I thought usually when that happens, I take it undone and I tighten the stitch. But I thought, no, I'm not going to be able to do that this time because it's the handle and it's going to look really weird. So I thought, forget it. Let's just reopen a new skein and just use it for the 15 stitches. And then I'll have it for other projects throughout the month. Which brings me to the point that we haven't discussed Easter yet, which we'll talk about in a minute. I even forgot all about that until I took this out to open up for that skein. I thought, we haven't really talked about Easter yet, have we? So we're going to be talking about Easter all the way through March. So in between our scrap projects, we're going to be doing Easter projects as well. And I've missed all the chat. I do apologize. Oh my, I've missed a lot of chats. Okay, laugh out loud. Da, 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 da. Yes. Thank you. I've got that one. Yes, we've got that one. I think that 8 ply is DK, but don't quote me. It is DK claptrap, but I find this DK a little dense. It's a lot stronger than most DKs, if that makes any sense. A lot thicker for me. I have way too many water bottles, as you do. Yes. You missed my above comment, did I? The funny one, the laugh out loud. I got that one, I think I got that. Sorry you're late. Don't worry, Sharon. See, I can't get right today. Sherry, you haven't missed anything. Yours truly has just been off. You like that? I've been off. Well, you've missed one little thing, which I'll re-show you again. Things that require structure. I think that's why what you're trying to say. Oh, yes, that's what I'm trying to say, Karen. Hello, Pamela. Hello. Things that structure maybe, but things that need a little bit more strength to it. A water bottle is quite heavy, and I think if you use a very soft cotton like Bendigo Woolen Mills, it's not going to support. This is a full water bottle in there. See, it's full with water. Marty, water. Special water. So things that require lots of heaviness, I think that the thinner or the softer, not so much thinner, but the softer cotton is not suited to that. And you need a more dense, stronger cotton, which is an 8 ply. 8 ply, the 8/8 in hobby. I find it stronger. Something a bit more rigid or sturdy. Yes, same, Marty, same. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, I don't know what to call it. You just need something stronger. You need the cotton to be nice and strong, yeah? And just be wary, and I mention it throughout the tutorial, how long you make your handle. It's not going to stretch too much, but it will stretch that little tiny bit, just a little bit. It won't stretch too much because I'm putting a border row of single crochets across the sides of the handle to tighten that up a little bit. Kitchen cotton, claptrap, that's right. I think something like that, if anything. Would Benet Handcraft be strong enough? It's pretty thick. Just be careful with the thicker one, Middle Earthian, because it's not so much a thickness. It's really hard to explain. It's not so much a thickness because a thickness could mean that you've got your 8 ply, your 10 ply, like your DK weight or your Aran weight. I'm trying to keep in sync with everyone around the world, or your number 3 or your number 4. Just be careful and stick to a number 3 in this case, because this is an 8 ply, or it's a very thin 10 ply, if that makes any sense. Yeah. And that gives you very thin Aran weight. I'm trying to cover all grounds here. But it is kind of like a DK weight, if anything. It's closer to a DK weight than an Aran weight. Again, I'm hoping that's helping everyone out. So that's the water bottle that is coming. I'm sorry, that's the water bottle holder. You know it's a water bottle. That is coming on Monday. Would have been on Friday, but yours truly did run out of the thread and couldn't find it. I only just found this morning in a bag with 2 others and a couple of yellows. And that's what I was going to talk to you about, Franca. You did win on our channel here a while back some yarn, and you said you didn't really want it because it was wool. And so I figure now that I've found this cotton, if you like, I can send you the 3 skeins of cotton to you, along with your mandala yarn. Also, I believe Jody won a mandala yarn as well. If she didn't, she's getting one. You like that, Jody? I'm sure you're happy with that. I'm pretty sure you did on the wheel once. You won a mandala yarn when we had the wheel here. But there you go. That's so far. I don't want to. That should have taken me only 2 minutes to talk about that. But I've been so all over the place this morning, losing the book and everything, that it just put me out of whack. I'm right off. And when you get off, whoo, it's like a downhill spiral. Okay, let's stretch. Thank you, Karen. Let's stretch. Yes. Okay, I missed that one. Yes. Okay, what I use is 4 weight, so I'd have to find something else. Look, Middle Earthian, you could have a play with our pattern, trying the 4 weight. Have a play. If you find that the first, after on the pattern, when I get to the corner, it's usually when I do that single crochet row on the corner that turns in. If it's too big for your bottle, then you would have to drop a size, or you could drop a hook size. Maybe that would help, and it would tighten up even more, give you more of a dense bottle holder as well. And the fact that it's got the V stitch here, you'll still get your, your gaps. So don't panic. I'm sorry about all the crinkles. It's not a very good bottle, that one. Those are the ones you throw out. You drink ones and you throw out. I only buy those when I'm out and I forget to bring my water bottle. And so I buy them while I'm out. And it's been on the table ever since. I'm making a top out of some mandala yarn. Actually, I really like the feel of this mandala yarn. But honestly, I started making a top. In fact, I think I remember showing you guys. I literally have to take the whole thing undone because I started making this top that, assuming was that yarn was similar, can't get it out, similar weight to what I've used in the past, and it is. But this is a stretchy yarn, so when I made this top, I made the same sizing, exactly the same. It came out like a barrel. Not that I'd lost any weight, I wish that was the case, but it came out massive, and I thought, what did I do wrong with this pattern? So I checked my my math and everything was perfect. That yarn stretches. So heads up, if you're going to make something with that yarn, make something just a tiny little bit hugging, and so it will stretch into place once it's washed. As you do. I'm making a top. You've got that one, yes. Middle Earthian says thumbs, thank you. I made a shawl in mandala with the craft that Mary is allergic to. Oh, achoo! I'm allergic thinking about it too. Don't you love it? All right, so that's what's coming on Monday, guys. Get excited about that. The other thing I wanted to talk about today was, I did want to show you this. This is what happened on Monday, as you know, and there it is. Ta-da! It's St. Patrick's Day. I don't know what you want to call him. We call him a stubby holder. Oh, he's in my face. Excuse me. We call him a stubby holder. We call him whatever you want to call him. You could pop a bottle in there as well, which is, I think I used this bottle during the tutorial and said it's not really suited to this, but you could pop one in. Oh, I'm dropping everything here. There goes the bottle. So you could use that as a stubby holder for St. Patrick's Day. So glad we got that out before the day. Last year, I swear, I think I did it on St. Patrick's Day, the project. Might have been the day before even. I don't remember, but it was like that close. And I don't want to do that with Easter, which means we're popping some Easter items throughout the month of March. Yay, get excited. Okay. I did as well. Oh, I'm singing in the background here. I did as well, Middle Earth. Everybody's doing the achoo, are they? Good morning, Noni Nor. How are you? Lovely to have you here. I am joining my to-date block for the temperature blanket while you watch. Yay. 65 blocks now. Woohoo. She's up to date. the lovely Nor. All right, we call the drink cozies we call them drink cozies in the US. Oh, really? Oh, well, you learn something new every day, Gina. Yeah. I made several shawls using the mandala yarn as well. Yes, which is good because they're quite stretchy. Oh, hello, big sister is in the house. Auntie T is in the house. Everyone say hello to my big sister, Auntie T. As the whole family knows her as. No one knows her as just Mary's sister. It's always Auntie T. Auntie T. T-double-E. All right. Sorry, Teresa. I'm a little bit off this morning. Everybody knows that you've just joined us now, but before I was way off, and I struggled to keep a straight face. I buy 0.1 or 1 litre and 1.5 disposable water bottles. The smaller is most common size for street vendors. So what you do with these, when you're doing this, actually keep trying your bottle, and that will give you an opportunity to see if you need to go up a bit higher for your bottle, or if you need to go a bit wider. Just keep trying it. You guys, I know I have faith in you. I have faith in you. Cozies sound like, oh, koozies like Susie. Oh, really? A koozie? A koozie? I thought it was cozy. Oh, there you go. Okay, everyone's saying hello to Auntie T, who isn't off today. Oh, I'm really off today. I lost the book literally 5 minutes before, or it might have been even longer, before the live, and I was frantic running around like, crazy chicken, as you do. And I was making the sounds too. Bark, 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 bark. I really am off. Okay, Jody has been knitting Achu, and she is naughty. Jody, you and I are no longer friends. Oh, I love you, Jody. It's all right. Look, it's okay. Like I said, I have knitted. I don't like to, but I have. It's just like growing up. Had so many aunties, not relations, that just mum's friends. Everyone was auntie. But this one is auntie. She's auntie. She's an auntie to the whole family. It's hard to explain. Gina, I call them that too, drink cozy. Keep knitting, Jody. Achoo. Teresa wants me to lose all my friends. I had one friend, and you want to take her away from me and throw her into the knitting world and leave me here all by myself in the crochet world with 15,000 other subscribers? I really am off, aren't I, guys? I'm not always this off. I usually have a couple of minutes of off moment times in the live, but I'm completely off today. I'd have to call it a short live. I'm putting fringing on a boho bag. Nice, Anne. And Green Butterfly says hello. All right, so getting back to our stash busting projects. Now, on Wednesday's live, if you did not join us on Wednesday's live, we did a little brainstorming on some of the stash busting projects that you would like to see on the channel. And let me have a drink. I need to bring myself down a little bit with my special water. I mean, with just plain, clear, fresh water. Cheers, everyone. In the cup that Jody got me. I love this cup because it's just so big. It's not good for coffee, though. You can't have that much coffee in there. I want that much coffee, I have a heart attack. Seriously. Cheers, Jody. All right. Heads up to the lovely person who is waiting on something. I will send her a private message as well. Thank you, Jody. No orders and no shipments to your country yet, whoever you are out there. You know who you are. I will be sending you a private message after the live. I just don't understand. It's just kicking me. I'm thinking, come on, by now we should be able to get something to your country, but no. So we'll have a chat after the live. I did go to the post office. It's funny, I went to the post office probably Thursday afternoon or late Thursday afternoon. I went home, went to sleep, got up the next day, ran around all day, was flustered, went home, and there's a message saying, yeah, post at the post office. What? And I didn't have time to go yesterday. So I don't know if anyone sent me anything. It's sitting at the post office. Knowing my luck, it's the bill for the post box. It was due in March and I haven't paid anything yet, so I better go and pay it. It's like anything, you know it's there. You've got the cash. It's just the time. um, has anyone heard from Kiki? I know there was a lot of flooding. We actually spoke to Kiki last week, and she said that everything was okay there. It was a mess, plenty of water around, but she was saying that she was okay because I messaged her and said, look, I know someone who's further out from where you live. If you get real desperate, I will message him and ask him to allow you to stay with him. But she said she was okay. So I will actually message her a bit later this afternoon and check on her. But yeah, she did say she was okay because I did give her the message that she could actually stay with that friend of ours. Is actually a family member who moved there. When did he move? Probably about 6-7 months. Oh, maybe a year ago. I can't even remember. Change of lifestyle, he said. Change of lifestyle. And I said, that's okay. So he's living there. And I mentioned to her if she was real desperate to let me know and I'll give him a call. And she said, no, she's fine. So there were worse places than where she was. And Sydney, I believe, was classified as a catastrophe. So, yeah, both the states really got flooded, like seriously flooded. So, hearts out to those people. There are lots of funding and fundraising things up that people can be a part of if they're interested. I don't know where, but they're out there. I haven't done any homework on it and I've been too busy, but there are a lot of fundraising things out there if you are interested in helping them out. In the meantime, we're going to get back to what we were talking. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, stash busting projects. We were doing a brainstorming on Wednesday. Some of the items that people came up with were crochet earrings, crochet coin purse, funky socks. Teresa, here's something, Auntie T, for you to back me up on. Do you remember when I was young? I can't remember what age, might have been 8 or 9. I wore these socks, might have been 15. I don't remember. I wore these socks that had different coloured toes and my foot went in them and they were multicoloured socks. I can't remember how old I was, Teresa. If you remember that, I'd be curious. But yeah, they were talking about some funky socks, which is great. A spa set maybe, mobile phone bag. I'm already interested in that one anyway. So that one's probably going to be made. I'm lost now. We said crochet hook roll case. Anne McSee said that. A crochet hook roll case. You open up and you pop your crochet hooks in. We could do that. We could really do that. Might be a little bit too technical for some newbies, but we'll see. A wallet type thing. Yes, we could do that. A wristband. Well, I also thought of a temperature band. I'm sure maybe about 15 years old. So you do remember it, yeah? It was like, I can't remember it. I looked like a duck, but with fingers on my feet. It was really odd. It was cute. I used to wear those socks when I was about 10. I think I was older, Julie. I think I was a lot older. I don't know how anyone feels about the situation, but we should do something small as a tribute to, yes, we could do that. Marty, she is fine, just lots of water. Yeah, I do remember having the chat with Kiki anyway, Franca. But also we've got a clamp brooch. I'm trying to get it all in. We've got a clamp or a brooch, shawl pin maybe kind of looking thing. Multicolored socks. Well, that's very similar to the funky socks. Yeah, same thing. Coffee mug sleeve. We've already done one of those. I think we haven't. I think we've done a tea cozy. Not tea cozy. Oh, we did. No, we did do something. We did do something. Let me think about it, but we might. Coaster. We've done 1,000 coasters. We'll do another 1,000 if you like. The bracelet thing and the friendship bracelet thing was something that I was completely interested in. No beads, just crochet related friendship bracelet. Maybe 2, one for you and one for your best friend or partner or whatever, it's up to you. But I'm thinking a friendship bracelet would go down well. Were they called dolly socks? Were they called dolly socks? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. What they were called. I have socks with separate toes, rainbow colors, a little furry. That's what I mean, Claptrap. It was something like that. I think I have a knitting achu pattern and multicolored socks. Good idea. Yes. Okay. So the question I wanted to ask from you was, you heard those. I was really fast in saying them, but you heard them. Is there anything else you would like to see that's small and stash busting? we are doing a large stash busting project in April. Oh, it's so close to telling you what it is, but I can't because I haven't really looked at it properly. Well, I have to recheck sizes. Oh, I have to recheck. Oh, so many big mouths. Splurting, so much of it coming out today. Yes, controversial competition idea. Mary can crochet a pair of funky socks, and Auntie T knit a pair, and we can choose our favorite. Oh, Marty, you're not coming out of that corner today, Marty. You're in a lot of trouble, mister. You're in a lot of trouble. Get in the corner. Turn around too. I don't want to see your face. I don't even know what your face looks like. What type of yarn to crochet for the socks? Well, I'm assuming, oh, I've touched something. Oh, here we go. I'm itchy now. Oh, I'm itchy now. I'm assuming we would go, if we were going to do socks, I don't know if we're doing them, but if we were going to do socks, you would want to use a thinner cotton, however, or a thinner wool or a thinner acrylic. However, we could do some massive thick socks too, just for fun. If we decide to do them. I'm really itchy, guys. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's the hobby cotton. Maybe. No, it's not, because I've used hobby before. So something's done. Something. Small dog jumper. Okay. Problem with that is everybody says to me, oh, how do you do a medium one? How do you do a large one? Then I'm, it's becoming a big, big thing. How about a bookmark? Bookmark is a good idea. I didn't write that down, but it's a good idea. Let's pop in bookmark, shall we? Bookmark. Yes. All right. So what we do here is we brainstorm as many items as we can, and I try to fit as much in by the end of the month. Doesn't mean I'm going to be able to do them all. There will be some that I'll miss out, and I'll think, I'm so sorry, guys, but, there is going to be a stash busting month in June as well. So don't stress if we miss out on a lot this time. I will type up a little list. In fact, I might leave it lying around here. I'm going to pin it up here or something, stick it somewhere. And every week we can probably just mark a few off, if you like. And come June, when it's ready to do our next stash busting month, which we'll be doing another one at the end of the year as well, we can tick that off as well. Worry worm with eyes. Worry worm with eyes. Never done one, but I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard to make. Whenever you guys ask me to do something, I don't just make it. I spend a lot of time playing with the design to create it in what I call a Mary classic. We'll call it a Wow classic from now on. I don't like to just make what everybody else has made. I like to add a bit of a kick to it. Small yarn ball holder. Small yarn ball holder. Small yarn ball holder. I've seen them. The only problem with them is that they tend to get a lot of fluff on them. And because I have seen them, I refuse to use them, right? Not that means you don't have to use them. You can use them. But what happens is you've got let's pretend that's the yarn ball holder, right? You've got your yarn in there. And we'll do one. Here, we'll do one. We'll have a play. Let's play. I want to play. Let me play. All right. We pop our yarn in there. Yeah. And you're pulling it, pulling it, and pulling it, and pulling it, pulling it. A lot of fluff going everywhere. But there you go. See how I just said fluff going everywhere? That fluff is also staying in there. Let's say you're pulling from the outside. That fluff is rubbing up against your yarn holder. After you've used your yarn holder for 5, 6 different projects, on the 7th and the 8th, you're going to have a whole lot of fluff on your yarn. That's just me being a bit fussy, being a little bit, sticky when it comes to my yarn. I really like my yarn to be clean. Even before it's washed. I'm very fussy. I think it's a good thing that some people can use them. I would never use them, so I wouldn't really want to promote something that I would never use. I hope that's making any sense to you. But I wouldn't really like the idea of it, if that makes any sense. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just that I wouldn't use them. All the projects I want to do are big. I know there's a couple of big ones I want to do. Can some new yarn? I'm not sure what you mean there, Franca. Can you just elaborate? I think you might have left out a word there. I'm going to have a drink. Very dehydrated, guys. Very dehydrated. All right. So we've got a bookmark. We've got a worry worm eye with eyes. That's so cute. I'm interested to see what that is, actually, Anne. I'm really interested. I'm sure there'll be something online about it. And I'll change it to suit me, don't you? You know, I'll put the little Mary kick with it. It's funny because I see a lot of things online and I say, oh, it's all right. They spent hours making it. It's all right. But I like this. And then I change it to suit me. It takes me hours to rethink about it all. Door snakes. I thought, Juanita. Hello, lovely Juanita. The beautiful name. I did actually want to make one anyway. So there you go. Let's write that down, door snakes. I wanted to make one for this room, actually. When we were all indoors, remember that day, those days? I don't want to discuss them because I hate those days. We were all indoors and my son was working next door and he was teaching his music next door, right? And so his students would come on and they'd be singing and they'd be playing their pianos and playing their drums and all sorts of weird things. And I'm thinking, oh gosh, I can't block this out. So I shut the door once and put a towel up against the door and it kind of closed out a lot of that noise. So I thought, a towel? Seriously, Mary, you can do better than this. So I thought of making a snake. I was going to make one and then we were out again. So I never made it. But that is on the cards. And who said that? Well, the lovely Juanita, wasn't it? That's on the cards, Juanita. I will be making a snake. Seriously. Dad just bought me a cup of tea. I'm moving in with you, Karen. If someone could bring me a cup of tea, that would be nice. Cup of tea, please. No one's there. It's just me. I've seen a crocheted yarn guide ring. Yeah, a little bit, not into that too Middle Earthian. Once again, it's that fluff that goes on your yarn. Marty, please collect all green yarn for me. Marty's cheeky. We're going to have to keep Marty some. We'll have to do something with him on Saturdays. Still have to send him a Matchbox car, don't I? A little one. A little tiny one. Can I see some new yarn? Well, what makes you think I have new yarn, Franca? I haven't been shopping. Come on, Franca. Get with it. Do I have to go shopping every week for you, Franca? Just for you? You mean, can you see this? The hobby yarn, that's not new. I bought that a while back. And I remember showing everyone all the colours I bought and we did a few things with it and then I didn't like it very much. You know what it is? I still have not found a cotton that I like. I like Bendigo cotton. I like hobby, but it's not something that's really stuck out to me. Like Bendigo Woolen Mills wool, 100% pure wool, the luxury kind. That stuck out to me. I'm quite appealed by that. But I've not found a cotton that's done that to me yet. So there we go. Hello, Paula. Lovely to have you here. So, yeah, look, if anyone knows of a cotton that I can get locally, of course, because it's really hard to get from overseas these days, as we know about shipment. If anybody knows about a cotton that they have used other than the one we're going to use, I still haven't done anything with it, because I can't do the second part until I speak to Jodie again. But other than this particular cotton here, which is expensive, very expensive. If you wanted to make a cardigan in my size, that would cost me a lot of money to make a cardigan in that cotton. Okay, where am I? Claptrap says I made one with a circular knitting attachment loom, but I only use it to stop skeins raveling on. Okay, well, yep, okay, gotcha. Is the new yarn? There is no new yarn. What new yarn? I haven't got any new yarn, Franca. I bought the last yarn I bought was the Bendigo Woolen Mills Aran weight yarn. I don't know what she's on about. She's making up stories. Moya is a nice cotton available at Unwind. Yes, I've tried Moya. They're very expensive. I'm trying to find like, put it this way. The Bendigo Woolen Mills luxury yarn is gorgeous to work with, even softer after it's washed, and it's affordable, right? I do purchase the expensive wool when I can, right? But sometimes we want a yarn that's affordable as well as good quality. And I found that with the luxury Bendigo Woolen Mills, but I haven't found that in the cotton. Most cotton I use doesn't look too good after a few washes. Heads up there. 99.9% of times, I've washed something without rubbing, because they say don't rub with certain cottons because you get that fluff. without rubbing. I've laid it flat. I've made it look gorgeous and only washed it maybe 4 or 5 times, and then it's no good anymore. The top looks used, like really used. And I wanted a good quality cotton that does not look like that after a few washes. Now it's not just the washes, it's the way I wear my clothes too. I'm a bit rough, yeah? And I'm constantly moving and constantly working all the time, that you get the little fluffs and things on it, and I spend a long time taking it all off, as you do. Carnival cotton available at Big W. Oh, don't like the feel of carnival cotton. Don't like the feel of it. No. You see, I'm not happy. I'm telling you, I've tried things. I'm so fussy. But I'm not so much fussy. I'm trying to find things that are affordable so that I know that if people are watching our channel, they can purchase that cotton and know that it's not going to, break the bank balance for them. Yeah. Karen asked your dad to make me a cup of tea. I need one too, Franca. I need a coffee, but I've already had one. I have to wait at least, a couple of hours before I can have another one. Doctor's orders. I'm not even allowed to have these 2 that I want today. I don't know this doctor. I'm so sacking him. He's so out of here. The fact that he's known me for 20 years means absolutely nothing. Don't you love it? Actually, no, he hasn't. He's only known me for 5 years. I tell a lie. I've just been going to the same surgery for 10 years. But he's only known me 5 years. But anyway, forget that. He's watching the cricket at the moment. Oh, really? Forget that. Let's get on with. I get so distracted, don't I? Let's get on with what were we talking about cotton for anyway? Oh, it's all Franca's fault. Franca, get in the corner with Marty. Don't touch any yarn. Oh, I knocked. Hello. You know what I knocked it with? My foot under the table. I got a little stand under the table. This table I purchased specifically for our lives. It has been the best investment. It wasn't expensive, but it's been the best investment I've ever made. See, sometimes a cheaper product does work, but I just keep knocking the frame of the camera under the table, as you do. All right, I haven't had my tea yet. Can I have a go? Everybody else wants a cup of tea too, Karen. Your father's going to be working very hard. I can only have decaf now, but I've adjusted. Have you, Anne? I have to admit, during the pregnancy with my daughter, which was like 150 years ago, even though I'm only 29 now, during that pregnancy, I literally went on decaf. Literally the day I was thinking about getting pregnant till the day she was born. The day she was born, I drank coffee like water. So I was completely and utterly focused. And I figure if I could do it for that, why can't I do it for me? I could do it for a baby. Why can't I do it for me? And I just don't, You drink, Robius tea. That's the tea that I've been drinking lately. I don't take to it, well, a little bit, but I did try it. Yeah, we have our own here. And I tried it. But, it's like anything, really. You want to stay healthy. You've got to do the right thing. These doctors, I don't know. What would they know? They've only got a degree and 30 years practice. How would they know what I'm feeling? All right, we were talking about making a bookmarker, worryworm eyes, door snakes, and some of those other projects that I mentioned earlier. Guys, if you have any more ideas, it's okay. You can pop them in the comment section down below after the live if you like. They will all go on a list and we can get through them slowly throughout the year. We may not get through all of them. I'll try my best to see how we go. But the idea of these occasional what do I call it? Storm. Can't get it out now. I told you I'm off today. The idea of these is to, I'm not even going to say the word now because I can't get it out. I can't get the word out. The idea of what we're saying today, the idea of this conversation is to get as many ideas as I can from you so we can write them down, pin them up here, and just tick them off as we go along. Oh, okay. Control yourself, Mary. Be serious. What is this face that you keep putting on? All right, let's put on the serious face. Slippers. Oh, it's a lot of work, slippers. I still haven't done my sister's slippers. Poor girl, she's been waiting 2 years. Let's put them down. Remember, I bought the soles a couple of years ago and I was showing everybody the soles. And I said, one of my sisters who doesn't use social media at all, not even for anything, clever girl. But it's just too much work, social media. It's a lot of work. And she doesn't use it at all. And I said to her, look, I need to make some slippers for the channel. What would you like? And she showed me the yarn she wanted and was a bit worried about it because it's a bit soft for slippers. But anyway, and she showed me what she wanted. I said, I'll make them, I'll make them, I'll make them. And I still haven't done them. Maybe I should have come down today to keep you in line. All over the place, Teresa. Just a blob. I drink Australian tea. It's very high standard. In fact, it's koala tea. Koala tea? Koala tea? I never heard of it. Gloves and mittens. Well, we have done fingerless gloves in the past. But I wanted to make, the gloves we've made in the past have been super basic. But I wanted to make still some basic ones, but just with a little bit more texture, a little bit more to keep us warm rather than just for good looks. Yeah. What about standard TE? Standard TE. Oh, hello, nothing's working. Karen, he might faint if you tell his that is 15K. Ah. Yeah, not really. Actually, you know, it's funny. Yesterday we had, this is hilarious. I've known our postie in our area for maybe 10 years, maybe more. I don't know. I know he's been around for a long time. Anyway, I asked him yesterday because he came to the door, right? Which never usually happens, right? And he said around 10 years that he'd been coming around here, probably around 10 years. Anyway, he came to the door to do a delivery. It was something that needed to be hand delivered. So he came to the door. No, I'm not going to court. You like that? So he delivered something by hand and he was in conversation with us. We couldn't get rid of him. It's a nice guy. He just kept talking for a long time. But we kept talking too. So we were like this. And don't you love it? And so we were having this conversation with him and I forgot what I was saying. Don't you love it? I'm just all over the place. And I don't know, maybe I'm talking about making him some slippers or something. I don't know. I forgot what I'm saying. Can anybody remember? Jody, where are you? You always remember what I'm saying. All right. So he came to the door and we talked about lots of things and about things that just, oh, that's right. Now I know what I was saying. We talked about how he's met a lot of famous people being a postie, you know, going door to door, knocking, not always door to doors, only when he needs to deliver something very important that he knocks on the door. So he was telling me about all the famous people he had bumped into. And I said to him, well, I'm famous. Well, I've got 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. And he said, well, I don't know who you are. So no, Franca, I'm not famous. 15,000 is not a fame. I think there's only about 20 of you watching at the moment. 26 to be exact. There's 26 up there. So there you go. I mean, you know, what do you do? What do you do? Franca, what do you do? All right. I'm from Southern USA. We drink iced sweet tea to be exact. We used to use 2 to 4 cups sugar to a gallon. Whew. As an adult, I drink it sugar-free. I'll have to try some of the teas mentioned. Hello, Blue Hydrangea. Hello. You are new to our channel. I don't think I've seen your name before. Welcome. Actually, this week I've noticed, I hope I didn't clap too loud. I do that a lot. I clap in front of the camera. I do apologize. This week, I've noticed we've had a lot of new subscribers. Not that I'm complaining, because that's good too. If you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, because we have plenty of tutorials here on Wiw Crochet Designs. We have a lot coming up and there's some fancy stuff coming up in April. I've really got to stop talking, really. I've just got the pie hole, just I've got to stop it. Shut that pie hole. But there you go. So we are doing lots of new things as well coming up in April. Get excited about that, guys. I think there's going to be a lot of people who are going to want to be a part of the new project in April. We will be asking for color combinations. Oh, We will be asking for lots of interesting ideas as well. And then between now and April, there may be another spot giveaway. But I'm not saying them. Zip, 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 zip. We already did one spot giveaway, which I have not posted yet due to postage issues. And that's our lovely Jodie, who's actually on our live at the moment. She won that spot giveaway. Sounds like Mary is making me something nice for my birthday in April. It's your birthday in April. Do you have an April birthday? So is my daughter a birthday in April. How about that? I can't do Southern sweet tea anymore either. Well, I used to, here's a fun fact. It is a fun fact for me. I used to put 2.5 sugars in my tea or coffee. It's the reason why I don't drink a lot of Italian coffee. I still do. Just don't drink a lot of it because I need 2 sugars in that small cup. Otherwise, I can't drink it, yeah. I still drink it. I just don't drink it a lot. But in normal cups of coffee, like, you know, this kind of size, I have cut down to 1 teaspoon. And the way I did it was I literally measured every little bit, took a little bit off today, grabbed the teaspoon, just went like that, little pinch, took it off, and put it in my spoon, in my coffee, right? The next day I did the same, took 2 pinches off. Then I waited a week and took 3 pinches off. This went on for I don't know how long, but I dropped right down to 1 teaspoon. I think it was a good year. It took me a whole year. It was like little bits, little bits. And in a year, I dropped down to, well, it might have been under a year. I dropped down to 1. I'm so itchy. Oh my gosh, I've touched something. I've dropped down to 1 teaspoon of sugar, which is a really good thing. I did that over 20 years ago, and now I just have 1 cup of coffee with 1 flat sugar. Yeah, I'm not that keen yet. Oh, hang on a minute. I've lost all the chat. How did I miss this? Dad said there would only 1 tea per person. And BYO mug, not your partner. Oh, that's hilarious, Karen. I love your father. He's funny. My birthday is before yours, Marty. Yes, okay. So Marty is an April birthday. My daughter is an April birthday. We can have a party with Marty. We can party with Marty. Oh, we made a rhyme. Party with Marty in the corner. All right, so Marty, when your birthday comes up, you have to tell us what day it is, and we'll have a party in the corner for Marty. Let's say that fast 10 times. Party for Marty, party for Marty, party for Marty. My son is April too, Jodie. Your son can come too. We'll have a party for Marty and Jodie's son. Party for Marty and Jodie's son. Let's say that fast 10 times. I'm not going to do it. I'm a fast talker, but I'm not going to do it. So we are going to do lots of fun stuff in April. Get excited, guys. It's going to be a very different month for us at Wiw Crochet Designs. And I know I say that about some things, but this is really different, really different. Yours is in April too, Juanita. Oh, it's going to be one big party in the corner with Marty and Juanita and Jodie's son. I wonder how much I can get in there. It's a bit like, you know, partridge in a fair tree. Easter is in early April too. Well, it doesn't really affect our channel much, but it does in a sense that we have to do all our projects during March. So we better get stuck on some Easter projects. 17 days until your birthday in case I miss it. Happy birthday in 17 days. I will miss it because I have thousands of people who tell me their birthdays and they just right over my head. We got so many family birthdays. All the best people are born in April, the 4th to be exact. Oh, what? Really? Oh, my daughter's 6. Oh, wow. Oh, so when I was in hospital carrying my little girl, someone was in hospital carrying you, Marty. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, your little babies are so cute. No, they're not. I mean, they are. We're not really the extra maternal type. No, I do love my kids. We also put our clocks back as well in the same weekend of Easter. Don't you love it? I just dislike this clock changing thing. I have never, ever liked the clock changing, either forward or back at any time of the year. I just only like the fact that daylight savings keeps it nice and bright when we're right into 8 o'clock at night. But I never like that change. It just drives me up the wall. I've got 2 nieces with birthdays in April. Very busy month, April. Opposite ends, and my brother and my sister in May. Teresa and Sia are in May. Both my sisters are in May. My sister and my other sister are in January, so that's interesting. Easter egg crochet and decisions on them. Yes, that's right, Green Butterfly. We are ready to start talking Easter. Not just carried, I was probably dropped a few times. I was bounced against the wall twice, I think. I said, didn't work, let's do it again. Throw on the concrete. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, that's nasty. Easter, let's talk. I'm so off. This is not right, guys. I think I'm gonna have to cut this short today. Let's talk Easter before I cut it short. It's been 55 minutes. I'm still talking. Let's talk Easter as Christmas. You know, Easter's a wonderful time of the year for me too. The reason I love these two times of the year, it's a time where all the family get together and laugh and be silly and sometimes yell and scream at the same time. So Easter's a lot of fun and a lot of noise. Lots of noise. We are Italian after all, yeah? So lots and lots of noise, and yeah, that's okay. And it gets noisier when there's little ones around as well. Looking forward to some excellent Easter projects, Marty. You're not coming out of the corner, I tell you. But we are doing something with eggs this year. We're going to crochet over eggs to make our coloured Easter eggs, like to make white Easter eggs, or yellow as some of them are, to make them look colourful without having to colour them, which is perfect. And we are talking normal eggs. You hard boil them first, don't do them. We can't have smashed egg all over the place. So make sure you boil. We'll talk about that. In fact, you know what? We'll do a boiling egg session together. What do you say, guys? No colours, because I'm not good at dyeing the eggs. All right. On another note, Mary, Monday is Labor Day for Australians, right? Yes. So you much rest and legs up. I'll talk about that in a minute. Dad just walked in the kitchen. More tea for everyone. One for me, please, Karen. I'm special for Dad. I'm sure I am. Oh, I'm special to someone. Got any biscuits, Karen? You're a bit greedy, Marty. Just take the tea and be quiet. Marty, get in the corner. He's already in the corner. He's in a lot of trouble today. Marty, you are in a lot of trouble today. Seriously. Now, let's get back to, we get so sidetracked. What is wrong with everyone? Oh, it's not me. It's everyone else, for sure. I need a special doctor to come and help me today. Special kind of doctor. One that sits in a corner like this. Uh-huh. And how do you feel about that? How does that make you feel? Oh, I see. You have funny dreams. You know, that kind of doctor. That's a special doctor I need today. I've just boiled 8 eggs for curried eggs. I'm not really keen on curried, but anyway, for a barbecue tonight with my family. All barbecues are nice, though. They love my curried eggs. Okay. Some Marty, but no Tim Tams. Karen, you and I are no longer friends. We got to have the Tim Tams. You're not going to believe this. I was so naughty. I was really good because I lost, get this, guys, this week between 700 and 900 grams. Yay. A lot. I say between because last night I had a Tim Tam. So I got a funny feeling I might have put on 200 grams. Well, I was really good all week. But then I found out that I couldn't get a shipment out. And I thought, well, there's no point saving that packet of Tim Tams. So I opened them and ate them. So I'll get the person who the shipment was for another packet of Tim Tams. Well, I didn't eat them. I had one. Everybody else is eating them. I had one. Get in the corner, Karen, and bring the tea. So I had one Tim Tam. But I'm a good girl. Really, I am. Haven't been grocery shopping yet, so cupboards are bare. Oh, I haven't. I went out Thursday to do a few little things, to do some posting, which was a bit of a slap in my face because I couldn't post yet, and to do some grocery shopping. And I only did a little bit, and I don't have enough. So I got to go out again, but I don't want to go out the weekend. The weekends, the shops are crowded. There's like humans everywhere. It's like a human fest out there. Franca, I don't know. We are going to have a look at it this weekend. The deal was to wait until the weekend was up because this happened 2 weeks ago. So we're going to have a look at it. We're going to open up and have a look. Oh, I don't want to open up, but we still have to. We're going to remove his house because he's got like it's in a cage, as you all know. You've seen the video. And in the corner, there's a little house that he runs into because he's really scared of us. So if he sees us, he usually runs in there. Once we touch that lid, he'll run in there usually. But it's more likely that he's closer to the heavens than he is to us right now. So I will let you all know. You'll all know by Monday because I'll know by tomorrow. I won't be doing any fancy thing on it. I'll probably just leave a little RIP at the end of one of my tutorials. If he is RIPing. If he's not, then he will be running around like a typical hairy legs that he is. How do we know that was anyone else's home with you to prove? Just had one Tim Tam because I had the whole packet of caramel. Oh, Teresa, the caramel ones are the ones I bought specifically to post out to the lovely subscriber who I was supposed to post out to, and I haven't sent her a message yet, but still no deliveries to her country. So well, I have no idea what's going on there. I have no idea. It's not that there's no deliveries. There's no planes going to the country, which is really odd. Sorry, I had to step away to make supper. Oh, that's okay. We're here. We're still here. Enjoy your supper. If you haven't eaten yet, enjoy it. I was looking at a couple of people, their actual channels. For those people who've asked me to do shout outs in the first week of April, first Thursday of April, I do shout outs. I'm just going straight on to the next step, guys. And I was looking at their channels. And if there is anyone else out there who would like a shout out to your channel, please let me know. I will be doing shout outs on the first Thursday of the month, every month, included in our monthly update. Yeah. Hello, Purple Crochet and More with Dreeny. Hello, is Dreeny, did I say your name right? You sound very new. Welcome. Maybe the Tim Tam should consider sponsoring the channel. We talk about them, enough free samples. You know what? I think Tim Tam should sponsor me because I send a lot of Tim Tams out. I'm telling you, I send a lot of Tim Tams out with packs. Not with everybody's pack, but with those big packs, especially those who do purchase some items on our channel to date. Well, not so much to date. It's only just started. Whenever someone purchases something, I send out some Tim Tams. So there you go. Don't forget the shout out for me, Middle Earthian. Yours is on the list. It's there. Okay. It's on the list along with another lady, which we did the other day. Middle Earthian and Cocktails and Crochet with Coco. So you're both on the list. If there's anyone out there who does want a shout out to their channel, please let me know. I will be popping it in my very first Thursday of the month. If you want your shout out, but you're not on our live at the moment, but have rewatched our live, you can leave a message in the comment section down below. And if you don't want to and you want to private message me, head off to Facebook and head off to Instagram. It's Wiw Crochet Designs on both of those platforms. All right. So we are talking about Easter again. We will be making an Easter egg cover. And it's not an Easter egg as such. It's a hard-boiled egg cover. Okay, so we're going to boil our eggs and then we're going to cover it with our crochet. So we're making a crochet egg. So it's not a chocolate egg and it's not a soft-boiled egg. Remember to boil those eggs, guys. We don't want to have smashed egg or goo all over the place. That's not a good thing. Not a good look and not a good smell after a few hours. Heads up. So we're going to be doing hard-boiled eggs and we're going to be crocheting around them. Now, I know that hard-boiled, let's try that again. I know that normal eggs come in different sizes. I appreciate that. So I will be working on, I don't even know what to call it. I think ours is a 700 gram. I buy the large eggs and I buy the, it's probably the only thing I really put myself out for because I love my eggs. I buy the free range eggs, but like top of the range, free range eggs. Everything else I just buy cheap. I know I don't. Even the milk, I buy the good milk. So the milk and the eggs, I buy the top of the range. So I will buy a free range eggs. But if they're going to be out, they're only going to be out by a little millimeter because they're not that different. Some of them are extra small. You don't want those. So make sure you get like a medium or your large. I will be using the large eggs for ours because I use large eggs, yeah. But I can, if you want to say to you, right, don't do half a row in single crochets instead of half doubles or something. We can work that out when the time comes. So we will be doing hard-boiled egg covers for hard-boiled eggs. So you can still give someone a pretty looking egg, but it doesn't have to be chocolate. It can be a hard-boiled egg. So there you go. We'll definitely be doing eggs for Easter. Do we have any other ideas that you would like to see? Now, we've done a gazillion bags for Easter already. I have 5 hens that keep me in eggs. I'm moving in with you. Who's that Middle Earthian? Wanda. Wanda, I so want to move in with you. I do. You're so far away. Move in with me and bring the chicks. Hens. Bring chicks as well. We can grow our own. Because I really love eggs. It's easy to adjust small differences by adjusting the hook size. Again, true claptrap. It depends on the eggs. I've seen eggs that are like this big, and then I've seen this tiny little thing. I'm thinking, that's a massive difference. You know, when they talk about how you eat certain, like I've got a website. I'm not going to, hide it. It's called MyFitnessPal. And I'm on that, and it helps me to regulate what I eat daily. And I'm on that website, and sometimes I say, oh, 1 egg, this is what it is. But then I don't look at it, and sometimes I go back to it. It says an egg that's a 600 mil pack or a 700 mil pack, whatever it's called, 700 gram pack or 600 gram pack, not mil. It's different calories. So it's literally different sizes, tiny, tiny size, different calories again. So yeah, I think a change of hook size could work, but some of those eggs are, one was like the small ones. I thought, what? It's almost half the size of this one. What's going on? I know they're small eggs, but you're out of control. Chook, you are out of control. For those of you who lay eggs, you're all out of control. You don't know what you're doing. Doing well. Be bad. Another kid infusion Wednesday. Thank you for asking, sweet lady. Oh, Franca, she's wonderful, isn't she? Paula, another throwing my good vibes your way as well. I do that a lot when someone says they're not well. I try the best. I don't have much, but yeah, take the goodness. I have plenty of that. You can take that. Just don't take all my health, because I had a bad health year last year. I don't want that bad health year this year. Last year was a bad health year, and I can tell you why, because I overdid it the year before. My huge, what do you call them? Australorps. Is that what they're called? Australorps lay huge eggs, and my buff, oh my gosh, these names. Orpington, is that right? Lay medium ones. I'll take any. Juanita, just bring them all. I don't know how they're going to fit on the plane. Can you put them on a plane? You can't. Take the good vibes if you like, Paula. I don't mind sharing. But, I would love to move in with someone who has chickens and cows, especially cows. Moo-moos. I love the moo-moos. I just love their long, big jaws and how they just live that quiet, relaxed life. That's who they are. I'm going to walk this way. Have you ever seen a cow run? It's hilarious. I love it. I love it. I'll give as much good vibes your way, Paula. Also throwing good vibes, Brez, and to the Ukraine at the moment. Yes, Mary, have to go. Okay, errands, don't you love those errands? Noni Nor, lovely to see you here again, and we will talk very soon. But for the rest of us, we're still here. Have a good night. Noni, I think it's night up there where you are. I'm not sure, but have a good day otherwise. For the rest of us, we're going to continue talking about Easter. We've decided that we're going to have some Easter egg covers. Is there anything else you would like to see? Or would you like to see different versions of different Easter egg covers? So we can do like a series of Easter egg covers if you like, or we could do something else. If there's anything else you would like to see, let me know. Otherwise, I'll come up with a few ideas myself. I like to, when it comes to things like Easter and Christmas and Halloween, which we love so much, I love it better than anyone. When it comes to those things, I like to leave the ball in your court to give me some ideas that you may have, because if you like these ideas, it would be great for me to do as many of the ideas that you would like to see as I can. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll do them all. Like there are some projects that people have been asking me for 5 years, and I've been thinking, oh yeah, that's going to happen. It will one day. A bunny hat. Oh, a little bunny hat. Maybe we could do a bunny hat. You're talking for a newborn or you're talking for an adult? I mean, a bunny hat for an adult. I don't know whether we have those kind of parties. Bunny hat for adults? Tell me, is a bunny hat for newborn? Yes? Baby, maybe? Easter bunnies? Oh, bunnies are amigurumi. You know how much I don't like amigurumi? I really don't. I'd love to say I like it, and I do like the look of them. My hands, they're murder on my hands because you have to use, to make a amigurumi work, you kind of have to use a smaller size hook than the yarn for it to work nicely and it to be nice and compact. You need to use a smaller size hook, which is a lot of pressure on the hand. Yeah. Not sure if you saw mine, but Easter baskets we have made. Do you know how many Easter baskets we've made, Middle Earthian? I've made so many. I could make one again. If the demand is popular, I'll make another one. I won't make it as difficult as the last one. Last year was a bit more difficult. Young child. For a young child, okay, wonder, are we considering age? Are we saying a 2-year-old, maybe 3-year-old, 5? What are we talking? I reckon kinder age, between kindergarten, that is, or preschool, I reckon between, say, 2 and 5, because they're the children that go to schools or go to kinder and they have these like Easter bunny parades. I remember my daughter and my son did one we created. Yeah, there you go, between 3 and 6 years old. We're on the same wavelength in that area because they're the ones that do Easter bunny parades, like, Easter hat parades, sorry. And that because I've only been watching a couple of months. Well, I'm sure you have, though. Sorry about that. No, I'm happy to do one. If we've got popular demand for it, I'll do another one. But if you want to do those, have a look in our Easter, crochet for Christmas and Easter, or I might have a crochet for bags. I don't remember having one for bags. If I haven't, I will do a playlist for bags, I think, because we're starting to get too many bags. We've made a few bags. So maybe I'll have to do a bag one, and then you can have a look to see if there's an Easter bag in there. I think we've done 3 Easter bags. We've done a small one. We've done a normal medium-sized one that's actually a good size one, actually. And then we've done that real big one, the weird one with all the little sections inside. You can put the eggs in it when you're collecting. So we've done that as well. Yeah, just keep in mind that if you wanted to see something for Easter, please keep that in mind. And if you've forgotten, if you remember like an hour later after the live, just pop it in the comment section down below and I'll pop it down on the list. I did see, I don't know, I haven't checked yet. Just before our live here, I saw someone, they got on a live and they said they're not receiving all the comments from YouTube. So when they go and check each video, they find comments they've never seen before. So I'm going to have a look at some of my past comments. I'll just go back about, 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And if there's some that I haven't responded to, I do apologize in advance. I didn't know this was a thing. But after the live, I'm going to go through. This is what I do on the weekends. I do a lot of, the screen work. I go through and look at all of messages left for me. If I don't have time to respond, I just click a thumbs up or I give you a little smiley face or something, just showing you that I have read your comment. If I've not done that in anything that you've sent me in the past, it means I haven't been notified that comment is there. So I'm going to check the past comments and have a look-see just in case I've missed some. Okay, so don't stress if you're thinking she's never going to respond to that message. Why won't she respond to my message? It's not that at all. I will check all messages. I only literally saw that video just before the live. So I'm curious to see if it's happened to me as well, where I don't get notified that you've left a message. Yeah, I'm going to check it. And if I haven't been notified, I will leave little answers below. Okay, just wanted to give everybody a heads up in that area. Wasn't sure if anyone had left messages and I haven't responded, but I'll have a look, see when I get a chance. So glad you have joined us. Who's joined us? Who's joined us? Did I miss something, Paula? Are you talking Middle Earthian? Middle Earthian, yes, she's been, it's been a while now, Middle Earthian, that you've been on, hasn't it? 3 or 4 months, you said. Did anyone else have egg cups with painted face and bead nose? Oh, that's cute. We had things like that. Teresa can vouch for that. We had, like, remember the egg holders we had, Teresa? I can't remember what they looked like. You probably still have them at home there. We had some really good egg holders from memory. I just can't remember if they were fancy. We used to have the soft eggs a lot. I used to love that. I used to take little, I used to eat them with a teaspoon. It was so fun, so much fun. Ah, the old days. I don't know. Some things just aren't used anymore. They're not used anymore, but still. So we are focusing on Easter eggs for Easter. Yeah. I haven't really thought about what we're going to do after the Easter eggs, but we could do like a series of different colors, different combinations, different pattern styles, if you will. You can actually decide for yourself if you like them. You don't have to make them, but if you have any ideas, please let me know. But I think I will keep a little something. I don't know. Let me think about it. I'm going to keep something somewhere with a list. I do have my little kitty list, as you know, for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show coming up in July. And that is the kitty list. Some of the monies that come into our channel, not all of them, but some of the monies that will be coming into our channel from now on will be used to purchase something gorgeous at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show and may end up coming back to someone. I'm not saying anything. That's all I'm saying. I'm such a big mouth, aren't I? I still have 2 holders from Easter eggs. Our father bought and made a couple of cement eggs and covered them with the original wrapping and sitting in the egg cups. I like that. That's funny. I'll have to check that out when I come over next time. I'll have to check that out. I don't remember that. I think I'll cover plastic eggs. You can. There are plastic eggs out there. Yeah, there's plastic eggs out there. I have seen them. You can do that if you like. You can even cover real Easter eggs if you've got the right size. A shallow round basket to display Easter eggs on table. Oh, like that. That looks like kind of like that, you mean, yeah? And I'm hoping that's what you meant. But that would mean you might need to use a bit of I don't know, glue or something, or what's that thing that toughens up baskets and things. I heard about marble eggs on an episode of Bondi Vet. Those just in Australia? Huh. Marble eggs. I don't know. Marble eggs, what they are. So obviously I don't watch Bondi Vet very often. Well, I have. But I don't remember that. Maybe it's a show that I missed. I do watch Bondi Vet occasionally. Not a lot. But you get Bondi Vet there, do you? Middle Earthian. That's interesting. Huh. Marble eggs. I don't know. What are they? We'll have to check them up. I'm going to write them down so I can check them up. Eggs. Oh, that's interesting. And see, that's what I was suggesting. A nest. Okay. The only thing with that, I think you have to use some sort of, I don't know, what's it called? It's like a paste that makes that a bit stiff because I, can't get them to stay nice and strong. It's available on one channel here. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. It's good. Yeah, I like Bondi Vet. Just mustn't have watched all the shows then because I don't remember that one at all. I don't think I've ever seen one. But I will check it out for you and let you know on our very next live. Was that Middle Earthian, was it? Oh, it's just interesting. I'm writing it down. See how fast I'm trying to write? But I'm not doing it. You probably just think she's going like that. She's not really writing. Oh, it's not. How do you feel about that? How does that make you feel? I'm a special kind of doctor. So marble eggs, Middle Earthian says it was on Bondi Vet. I'm going to check them out. Okay. All good. Yes, I will check them out and let you know what that means. I don't know what they are. So I'll let you know. There you go. You learn something new every day. And I'm starting to get red. Look at that. Red. Itchy nose. Red. Something I'm allergic to. Oh, it could be the mandala. Because I've used hobby yarn before. And I remember using the mandala last time. Oh, I really have broken out in a rash. Yeah, look, look, look. Can't turn my arm around enough. Yeah, right there. See, it's all red. Don't you love it? Oh, I'm so sad. I live such a sad life with my rashes. It's not that bad. So if there's anything else you would like to see for Easter, please let me know. And we'll talk about other things that we could crochet for Easter as well. I'll check out this bag that you're talking about, but I think you do need to put like we did for Christmas, we did the little star thing and we put a bit of, glue in it and made it nice and, thick, if you will. Hard. I don't know what I would do for a basket to make that hard. I know a lot of people have used the really thick yarn and the smaller hook. It's going to be murder on the hands again. The things we deal with for our craft. I know, right, Middle Earthian? I know. So I'll check that out for you and let you know about, especially even about the basket that you're talking about. And I'm going to put your name here because I'll forget. And now I've got 2 Anns following us, maybe more, but I think I'll put Ann M. I always know who Ann M is. And I always say Ann McSee, don't I? McSee. There you go. So that's Easter. That's Dash Busting Month. That's the word, brainstorming. I couldn't get it out before. I think I've calmed down a little bit. I had one mishap before the live. Put the whole live off. One little mishap. No more mishaps. I don't want any mishaps. The mistake I made, because usually, here's a little trivia, right? I set up the table the night before the live. So I've got my gear there usually, yeah. I've got the 2 projects I want to talk about. I've got the temperature blanket there. I've got the Pretty as a Peacock blanket, which we're this close to doing part 2, which I haven't started recording yet. And I've got some other things here, some yarn that I wanted to talk about, which I already have, right? Which is the mandala, the hobby, and of course the Bendigo woolen mills. And so what I do is I set it all up the night before. I write out the book that I want to talk about. I write everything on the book and I leave it on the table, and then I head off for the rest of the night. I watch a movie, fall asleep, whatever, doesn't matter, yeah? Then I wake up in the morning, have a shower, all happy and relaxed, sit in front of the TV with coffee, check out what the morning news is. Not that I like watching it, but sometimes it's nice to know. Then I turn it off and I crochet for a couple of hours. Literally don't stop crocheting until 15 minutes before the live, because I'm already ready to go, yeah? So that's what I did this morning. But late last night, I was working on a special project, which is coming in April. And I needed this book because I started writing ideas on that project. So I came in, collected the book, took it on the couch in there, started writing on it, fell asleep, book fell on the floor, left it there, just fell asleep, as you do, on the couch, as you do, yeah? Then I woke up in the morning, did the usual stuff I do before the live, sat on the couch, did some crochet, forgot all about the book on the floor that fell the night before, that all I had to do was pick it up and put it on the couch, and then I would have remembered where it was. So after that, after I did the crochet, I thought, right, 15 minutes time to go. Start setting up the lights, everything, come in. No book. Ah! I'm stressing out, screaming all over the house, running around like a chook. I'm thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I can't find the book. And literally 5 minutes after the live should have started, I went, I dropped it last night. And then I went and found it. So that's what happens when things change. And it put my whole live off completely. Okay, 2 strands of yarn will make a nest stiff. All right, look, you know what? Let's have a play with this basket. I'll have a play, Paula. For the lovely Ann McSee and Paula, let's have a play with a little basket that kind of sits. It does, not a full one, yeah? It kind of sits like that, yeah? Like that. Like a fruit bowl, if you will, yeah? We'll have a play. We'll have a play. If it doesn't work, I'll let you know. How's that? I will let you know. But it doesn't hurt to play, yeah? You know me, I love to play with yarn anyway, so any excuse to play with yarn. And a hook. I love to play with my little hook there. So there you go. Right. So that's what we're going to do for Easter. And me, says Middle Earthian. I'll try anything once, Paula. Well, anything crochet related once, within reason. There was something I was going to do once, and it was crochet related, but I thought, no, it's a little bit too ridiculous. Want to know what it is? I know you want to know what it is, but you will laugh when you hear it. And I think someone has done it. Let me have a drink first. because I got to be prepared to tell the story. Cheers. I saw it on a TV show once, where some lady, I don't know who she is, went down under the water with a crochet hook and a yarn and crocheted underwater. And I went, what? That actually can you actually do that? Let's get rid of this one right there. Oh, doesn't want to go, doesn't want to go, doesn't want to go. Does not want to leave. Eh? Don't you love these things? Drive me up the wall. And there we go. So she was crocheting underwater. How? Doesn't the yarn get caught? I know it was interesting. And I was going to do it. I thought, let's do it. I don't want you to see me underwater. It's not a pretty sight. It's not a good look. I'm no model. So I think everybody will be totally... Well, it was just a challenge that she challenged herself to do, to crochet underwater. And I literally saw the ending of the show and I was just mesmerized. And then the show ended and then I didn't have a TV guide and I'm sitting there pressing everything to try and work out what the show was. And I don't know what it was, but I would love to find that. In fact, I reckon if we Dr. Google it or if we YouTubed it, I reckon it might be around somewhere. That one, it was only a few seconds where she went underwater. She had a hook in her hand, a large hook and a large ball of yarn, and she was crocheting underwater. And she was actually doing stitches because I know what stitches look like, yeah? So she was actually doing stitches. I'm thinking, what? I think she was only doing single crochet, but they were stitches nonetheless, yeah? So I am going to check that out myself. And when I find it, if I find it, I'm going to pop the link here somewhere. I'm going to pop it somewhere because I reckon that would have been fun. And I was going to challenge myself to do that. And then I thought, it's not a pretty look. You don't want to see that. Now I want to try and find it. Look it up for me. See if you can find it. Because it's one of those things that I'm telling you, I was shocked when I saw it. I was totally shocked when I saw it. I thought, how can she do that underwater? Doesn't the yarn get stuck in her hand? Doesn't everything? Because I know when you're perspiring a little bit, the yarn kind of gets stuck and you have to stop crocheting unless you've got an air conditioner that runs like, a gazillion miles an hour like mine does. And everybody's freezing in the house because of me. But there's no one home today, although it's not that hot, so it's a bonus. So, yeah, she was crocheting underwater. And I thought, that's it. I want to do that. I want to do that. And then I thought, not a pretty look. You don't want to see that. Or maybe you can just see the water with the hands. I can just do it in a bath. Where am I going to put the camera? Oh, they've got water cameras, haven't they? But not water video cameras. Oh, it would be fun. It would be fun. I don't have a camera that goes underwater. Not like that. I don't think so. What could I use, guys? Help me out. Is there maybe there's a tank. Oh, I know, a fish tank. I haven't got one. Oh, I could use something that's like a fish tank. I think I've got one in the shed. Oh, I've got one, I'm sure. And you can put your hands in there and the video can be outside. Oh, I could do it like that. I don't have to go into the bathers and everything because you don't want to see that. It's not a pretty sight. We could do that. Shall we do it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Why do I say these things? Why do I get myself into trouble? Shall we do it? Let's do it. I say we do it. Anyone? Let's not all talk at once. A GoPro. Oh, what is that? Is that a camera? I tell you what, I think we might do it. Why with the hands in the water? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Let's just do it. We'll pop it on first Thursday of the month. Karen, just do it. Julie says, yeah. Let's do it. What could happen? My hands could get stuck. Yeah, go, go, go. Just do it. Look at Pamela. Just do it. Don't worry about it. I think you should, says Middle Earth. And everyone's saying just do it. I'm so blasé, aren't I? She's thinking she's nuts. Can't wait to see it. This is going to be hilarious. We could have an underwater crochet party. Just for my hands. You don't want to see this body under the water. It's not, I'm telling you, it's not, you don't want to get ill. It could make you really ill. Trust me. Lordy girl, what's in your water? Don't try anything once, Margaret. Sure, just do it, says Corey. Just don't worry about what the world thinks. Who cares what other people think? Just do it. But only with my hands. We'll have like a tank. I'll put my hands in the water. And the video camera can be outside. I don't know how I do these things to myself. I really am torture on myself, aren't I? I have to find a plastic hook though, because I don't want to damage my good hooks. Put my good hooks in the water? I don't think so. I have taken to wiping down my hooks with, the sanitary wipes, those little, what do they call them, 99 point something percent bacterial free wipes, whatever they are. Are you sure you are? No, Middle Earthian is because I was off this morning that it's just it sent me haywire and I'm doing silly things. And you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm going to have to do this now because I've opened my big mouth. I get myself into so much trouble when I'm on my live. Stop talking. All right. So let's think about this. This is going to have to do it now. I'm just trying to think about how I'm going to do this. I've got the camera stand. It can sit. Listen to me. I'm talking to you about it too. It can sit under the table. I can have the tank sitting on this table. We'll lower the stand like that, right? We'll lower the stand. We'll have the tank sitting here. I'll put my hands under the, and we could do this. We could do this. It's not that difficult. I don't have to be in a bathing suit. Just my hands have to be in the water, right? Right. They think she's crazy. Just a little bit. There's that special doctor again. Now, how do you feel about that? We may need to send you to a special kind of specialist. I'm surprised that didn't send each of the corner. Mary, get in the corner, don't move. But it is something that I always wanted to do in like a swimming pool or something, or in a beach or something. But you know what? In a little tank is just as fine. You know what I watched the other day? Splash. The movie Splash. If you haven't seen Splash, you got to watch it. It's funny. It's very funny. It's about a mermaid. So yeah, just do it. Just do it. Who cares what people think? Wouldn't be the first time they thought I was crazy. It's definitely not going to be the last. Tick. Yep, she's done that crazy thing. Anything else she's going to do? I still haven't done the crochet hanging upside down on my head. Remember we talked about this? Oh, no, I kind of did on the couch when we did our challenges, our 13 challenge. You know what? I'm going to pop the 13 challenges video. Where's the video list? I've got a video list somewhere. I'm going to pop the 13 challenges video list. I think I popped it on last week's live as well. The 13 challenges. And you can see that. What have we got here? I'm surprised. Yeah, I've got that one. The men with the straight jackets will come and get you if you're not careful. Wasn't Tom Hanks in Splash? Yes, I love Tom Hanks. I loved him in Big, the movie Big. That was so good. I loved him in everything. I love him in everything. Everything he does. You know, he's done so much. People don't realize how many years this guy's been an actor. And still an actor. He still acts even now. So yes, Splash was hilarious. I love Splash. Yeah, the special people with the special jackets, I'm sure they've been here soon. I mean, no, not be here soon. I'm sure they've been here once before, twice before, 3 times before. Fine. I've got a whole house here. You think it's a house. It's a special house with the guys with the white jackets. No, I'm not. I'm a good girl. I don't. Yeah, Tom Hanks. He rocks. He does. He's the best. I like Tom Hanks a lot. Wilson. So there you go. Now I get sidetracked, guys. How do I get so sidetracked? We are doing stash busting month this month, plus our Easter month. Get excited, guys. We are popping it all in together. Before Tom Hanks was popular, I watched him on a TV series called Bosom Buddies, dressed in women's clothing. Oh, really? We'll have to check. Let's write that down. I'm sure there'll be something on YouTube on that. There's got to be something on YouTube for sure. YouTube's got it all. I've watched series on YouTube that they no longer show on TV. Teresa, I remember that one. Well, I'm going to have to check it out, Wanda. And Teresa, I'm going to have to check that out. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. He's been around a very long time. If you don't know who Tom Hanks is, Dr. Google him or Uncle Google, whatever you want to call it. Check him out. He's been around a long time. Oh, you can YouTube him. He's definitely on YouTube. Love that show. Oh, I never saw it, so I'm going to check it out now. You've got me keen to check this out now. So Easter eggs and stash busting month all together. I wasn't going to do Easter, but then I realized even now that Teresa mentioned it, but I already knew that before. Even someone told me last night, don't forget about Easter. And I thought, well, maybe this year we'll just make a couple of Easter egg covers, and then if anyone has any ideas, I might make that when it comes to Easter. Right, so just heads up there, if you do have some Easter ideas that you wish, see how I can get right back into business. If you do have any Easter ideas that you wish to see on the channel, please let me know. I'll have a play with that tiny little basket that you're talking about. We'll have a little play. I've got nothing to lose. And I'll let you know My Life by Billy Joel was the theme song. Oh, really? See, I didn't know that. That's because I'm 29 years old. I'm sorry. I thought I'd throw that in there, but, you know, to be 29 again. Anyway, that wasn't long ago. It was only about 7 months ago, I think, when I hit 29. Hang on, less. What was it? We're in February. We're in March. It was only a month and a half ago. Don't you love it? So there you go. We are going to have a play with Easter this week. We will see one Easter project probably Friday of this week. Don't quote me on it exactly. Just in case, I'll call it Monday of next week. But definitely you're going to get your gorgeous water bottle bag on Monday. I know that because I've recorded all of it except the last 15 stitches. Don't you love it? We are going to be getting this bag on Monday. In that tutorial, I give you 2 sizes and you have a choice. You can either do a chain. I'm sorry, let's not try chain. You can either do a row of half, 10 half, I can't get it out, a round of 10 half double crochets or a round of 12 half double crochets for the size that you need. All right, I do explain that within the tutorial, so you do get a choice. I'm 75. I came over on the really? Is that right? Oh, you're hilarious. And also on the channel over the next month or so, you'll be getting some newborn wear. What? Or at least a newborn beanie. I know I've done newborn beanies in the past and some booties, but I'm going to do them again because I know a lovely lady whose daughter is having a baby, and she says, Mary, I've been crocheting a little bit and I want to do my newborn baby when my baby's born. I want to make her or him something. She hasn't found out the gender yet, but it's a big thing these days to find out the gender. Me, not so much. I don't care. As long as it comes out like a baby, I'm happy. If it comes out like something else from outer planet, I don't know what to say. I'll make something for them too. I'll make something in green. So there you go. I'll be 33 soon. Oh, to be 33, lovely, isn't it? That could be adjusted for the mobile phone bag I want to make. I'm doing a mobile phone bag, Julie. So keep that in mind. That is coming up this month as well. Yeah, so keep it in mind. My granddaughter is 40. Oh, wow. 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 You had your children very young. You must have, like, last week. Yes, I'm definitely doing a mobile phone bag. I was going to do one anyways. Someone did mention it. Was it you who mentioned it on Wednesday? Someone mentioned it. Yes, you did, Julie. Mobile phone bag. You did mention that on Wednesday. I've got you written down. Got your name there too. What? See, I don't keep everything secret. Sometimes I write things down. Sometimes when I'm like this, you don't know I'm writing. Right now I'm writing something. It's not online, but it's written. Let's see how straight I can write. We'll do it on the page over so that you don't see a mess. That was loud, wasn't it? We'll do it on a clear page. All right. I won't look at the book. Someone give me something to write and I'll write it and we'll see how it comes out. Anyone? Oh, wow, Paula Mahoney. My great niece is 15 months. So someone say something and I'll write it and I'll see if it stays on the line. Yeah? We can do this. Let's go. It's a challenge. But it can't be naughty. It has to be a good thing. I can't write naughty things. The hand doesn't work. It's a bit like liar, liar, you know. Jim Carrey and liar, liar. Oh, I can't write it if it's a lie, you know. Come on. Hey, babe, you reckon? 10:48 Queen. Well, we'll do the hey, babe first. Yeah, I'll do the hey, babe and see how that comes out. All right, let's see. Oh, let's do 10:48 a.m. Queensland time. Let's do that one. Ready? 10:48 a.m. Oh, there's some capital letters there. Oh, I don't know what I did. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, let's do the next one. Underwater crochet. Let's go. All right, Julie says underwater crochet. I forgot what the rest was. I've taken my hand off it. Let's go. Oh, I don't know where that's going to go now. Let's go because I took my hand off. Oh, it's not too bad. Look at that one. Underwater crochet. Oh, what's next? Let's go. Okay, this is great. This is hilarious. How now, brown Carl? How now? Ready? How now, brown Carl? How now, brown Carl? How's that come out? I think I'm scribbling too. I'm not even writing normal. Hanging decorations. Oh, is that for Easter or is that me writing it? But I'm going to write hanging. I'm making a mess. This is not fair. I've just messed up my whole page on this. Decorations. I think you mean you want hanging decorations. And I've actually written it on the book. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, I forgot the G. Look, hanging decorations. This is hilarious. I was thinking a shallow round nest about 20 centimetres in pretty Easter colours. There's no way I'm writing that, Anne, but I know what you mean. All right, so let's go back to the original Easter stuff and see what did Anne say. Shallow round nest about 20 centimetres in pretty Easter colours. So let's write that. That I'm doing that as a serious thing, not me being silly, yeah. So I just did it. I looked up and then did it. 20 centimeters. What is it? Easter colors. All right, we can have a look at that. I'm getting serious too now. Not just about silliness. So there you go. Good job, Mary. Thank you. It's a terrible job. How can you say it's a good job? It's disgusting. Let's get back to business now. Come on, let's get serious, guys. There's a bit of nonsense on your part, don't you think? I like making you look like the bad guys. Did you like that? Bit of nonsense on your part. I'll have to speak to my special doctor. Talented. Oh, gee, thanks, Pamela. I wouldn't call that talented. I call that a mess. But anyway, whatever works. Oh, Franca, get in the corner with Marty. Marty, where is Marty? He's fallen asleep on us, hasn't he? Franca, oh, Marty's on the floor. Oh, he's on the floor. What are we going to do with him? Franca, get on the floor with Marty. He's got to sleep. He's asleep. All right, guys. It has been a long time. I have been off for a long time. Not on, off. I have been a little bit off today, yes. Mary disappeared. Marty disappeared. I know, he's gone. It's so sad. We miss him already. He took all the yarn and left. That's something Marty would do. So I have been on. Come on, woman, you can do this. You've only got a short time left. Let's go. I've tried very hard to be serious today, guys, but it just doesn't work. So we have been on for an hour and 43 minutes, and I thank you, everyone, for coming today. Thank you for putting up with me today, for my being off a little bit. And also, thank you for your ideas for Easter, and thank you for your stash busting ideas. We're going to have a very good month this month with our projects, our smaller projects, and keep our larger projects for April. He's absconded with the yarn. That's a nice word, Melothian. Absconded. I like that. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget, guys, we have our lives every Wednesdays at 4 p.m. and every Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. The Saturdays may change very soon, but I will let you know if that does. I'll still have my lives on Saturdays, I promise, but it may be a different time, okay? But I will let you know if that's the case. At this stage, it's not changing, so I will see everyone this time next week, well, an hour and a half, this time next week. An hour and a half ago, this time next week. In the meantime, see you all on our tutorials during the week. And ciao for now. I will see everyone soon. Bye all.